It's time for a conversation with the one, the only Steve Clarke. We're going to go inside the game. Want to jump right into this, Steve. NBA playoffs just became very interesting from all the way the east side of Ohio, all the way into Detroit. We got a special series coming up that's kind of special to our listeners throughout.
That's right, Dave. It will be Detroit and Cleveland in round 2 of the NBA playoffs as both teams win decisive game 7s at home. Now, before this weekend, everybody, NBA teams trailing 3-1 were 13 and 288 to come back to win the series.
Wow.
This weekend, 2 teams accomplished that feat. They're 2-0 this weekend. The Philadelphia 76ers did it also.
Oh, my goodness.
Franz Wagner for Orlando wasn't available in either games 5, 6, or 7, and I think that has a lot to do with it. But what most people will remember is what the Orlando Tragic collapsed in Game 6. Dubbed by the Orlando Sentinel, the Tragic had a 24-point second-half lead at home before a couple of NBA playoff records were set. One, after having 60 first-half points, they had an obscene 19 points in the second half in Game 6. The previous record was 23, while the Pistons scored 55, winning 93-79. And at one point in the game, the Magic missed 23 consecutive shots.
Wow.
That's enough clangs off the rim to create a symphony.
Oh.
Yeah. And
well, they need to pay them more money, obviously.
Yeah, right. And just to remind people, that was a 1 versus 8. Pistons were favored to win that thing hands down and had to win it in Game 7.
Wow.
It did. And for the Pistons, it was their first playoff series win since 2008, which also happened against the Magic. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their Game 7 over Toronto rather easily. They have the highest payroll in the NBA. And Donovan Mitchell, for those that don't know, is the first-team All-NBA player, one of the best in the game right now. He has even more 40-point games in a single season than LeBron ever did with the Cavs.
Wow.
And, Pat. And Jared Allen had a tremendous Game 7 with 22 points and 19 rebounds. They also traded for James Harden for their playoff run. Not exactly the guy I'd choose for a playoff run, but nevertheless, a dangerous player. Tough first round for just about everybody in the Eastern Conference, but there is no rest because the 76ers and the Knicks start tonight, Game 1, round 2.
Who are you betting's going to win it all, Steve?
Oh, I think the money favorite is on the Oklahoma City Thunder to repeat. They just seem to have a complete team, but the journey along the way is certainly going to be interesting for all the teams, and especially it seems like any of the 4 teams remaining out east has a chance to face them out in the west. And of course, upsets do happen in the playoffs, Pat. So you just got to look out for it and enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Wow. We watched for him.
Yeah. No kidding.
So let's
hey
talk
guys,
college
I got to
sports.
talk about college football
Yeah,
for a moment because
you've got something about AI in college sports.
Football.
Recruiting evaluations are now being done by AI, if you could believe that. There are so many players coming out of high school. Teams may be looking at 5,000 individual players, and they say, you know what, we need some help. We need a certain hurdle to be crossed that AI can figure out whether it will be interested in somebody or not. Now, if you think that's one of the signs of the apocalypse, AI coming to recruiting, well, you better hope the AI or the human can decipher real highlight films or not. Because guess what?
Wow.
People are now learning how to make fake AI-generated recruiting highlight videos that didn't happen.
Oh, wow.
I can believe that. I can believe that. Yeah. I mean, everything. I don't even know what to trust anymore. I can believe they're doing that. So
They're
AI
getting
should
that good.
AI should be able to say, no, I put that together, so just ignore it if you're running it through AI, right?
Nothing like a
Well,
coach. Nothing like a
some
coach
people are
going to a high.
getting hints when they notice 11 stripes between the 10-yard line and the goal line.
There we go.
There's other little features that are being incorporated into the things. They haven't perfected it yet, but my goodness, that's why it's just more critical in person to see people come to your camps and to have official visits to find out who these people really are. NCAA basketball is announcing that March Madness is set to expand to 76 teams in a move that virtually nobody wants.
No.
Right.
24 teams will play 12 games in the middle of the week to see who makes the field of 64. I can't believe we're now at a point where 12 games could be happening that doesn't even get included in your bracket.
Right.
To find out what's going on. Not much additional money is being made, but I got to tell you what, if you're a head coach in a Power 4 conference and you can't make the field of 76,
Right.
get your resume together.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Putting a lot of pressure on coaches.
Is this all just money related, Steve, that they keep expanding things? Because we even do that in our state with state playoffs, more and more and more. So is it just a money thing?
It is a money grab, but not as much as you would think. In fact, there's kind of a general feeling that it is a way to pay coaches more by getting clauses in their contract saying they made the tournament. But it also puts a lot of pressure on them that if they don't make the tournament, I mean, it's a field of 76 people. You got to be able to do something.
And there are only 60 college teams. Wow.
Yeah. Now, couple more things off before I run off. The College Sports Commission, the enforcement arm to prevent cheating in college sports, is still looking for teams and conferences to agree in writing that they can enforce the rules without being sued. Guess what? No one's signing.
Wow, that's hard to believe. Yeah.
They're begging for rules. They're begging for, cheaters to be exposed and punished, yet nobody wants to sign this agreement. Apparently, one school in South Florida isn't ready. Don't laugh too hard, though. Not many in the Big Ten or the SEC are ready to sign either.
Yeah.
No, and look, so they can find them and get the money. It's kind of crazy. And there are no rules right now. It's the wild, wild west. The Congress is stepping in to figure it out, I guess.
It is, and they don't think the College Sports Commission, one, can enforce it. Number two, they don't think they have the personnel to investigate it properly, and nobody wants to be a victim when everybody else is doing the same thing and not getting caught.
Yeah.
So there is a real reluctance for the College Sports Commission to do what they're supposed to be doing. I think finally, I don't hear the music, but I'm sure it's coming up. Golden Tempo won the Kentucky Derby despite 23-1 odds, but the noteworthy accomplishment is that Cherie DeVaux became the first woman to train the winning horse in the 152-year race history at Churchill Downs.
Historic.
Yeah. Congratulations to her, and congratulations to everyone who bet on Golden Tempo. That was a good comment.
No kidding.
Nobody expected that.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve Clarke, Inside the Game. Thank you so much.